Alright, hello everyone, Simon here. Welcome back to our Minecraft Trains project, and I'm building a tent. Right, so this side of it is tented up. It's kind of cool, isn't it? It's also kind of tall. I guess it's not that tall because you're like almost touching the woods there. Tents are usually not this tall. I guess like a circus tent would be. Bedouin tents are like usually lower though, because they're nomadic, right? So they're nomads, and so they need to move around, and so you don't want to like have a giant thing that you have to lug around all the time. Even if you fold up the tent, it's still like pretty heavy. But this is not a nomadic tent because this is static. I guess that's fine. Okay, so let's say we have two there. I'm trying to remember what I did last week, or like the process for doing this. Basically, like if it's the same height at the beginning and the end, I'll just extend it straight across. Right? And like here, that's the same height at the beginning and the end, so I just extend that. And then anything in between, I'll just interpolate. Also have to make sure that it goes above the circuitry. It does. Alright. I think... Right, like so this part. That's pretty much just in between, right? Because it's like... just that. Until we get to here and then there's a slight discrepancy. Between the two of them. So let's take that. Down to there. And then... should we go half and half? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, this has to be like down here. Let's do that. That looks good. If I can remember what I did on this side. Wait, was it like that? That wasn't even like that, was it? No, I decided to go up there. That has to be like that. And then I went up here, right? Yes, okay, that looks good. And then... so this is much steeper. So this is like one lower there and one lower there. So that probably means I should just copy the one next to it, but one block down. For those, right? Right. And the next two are similar. I think I want to go like 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. No. Well, maybe. No, it's too far down. It's too far down. 1, 1. 1, 1, 2, 2. No, I think I got 2, 2. Down to there. And then 1 block down from there, I think. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Is it weird? Let me think about it. 1, 1. No, I said 1, 1, 2. I guess that's okay. And then the next one is this, but 1 block up. That's actually kind of weird, isn't it? I mean, it's not awful, but something a bit off about it. Let me just check the other side again. The other side, I think, is fine. I think it's just this. Yeah, it's this. And like this sticks out a little too much. Maybe this sticks out a little too much. And maybe this sticks out a little too much, right? That's better. Maybe like that? Oh, I did that wrong, didn't I? Wait a minute. What did I do? And like this. And this. Yeah, I see what's going on. It's a little too sharp, right? That stuff. Which means that also I want to like do that, that, and that. That, that, and that. Extend that out a little bit. And then here, these. Oops. Push that down, push that down. Even that up. Alright, smooth that out. And then lower that. Lower that. Oops. Did I mess that up? Maybe not that one. Well, that's kind of weird now because it's off center. I hope I remember how I did this. Raise that up instead. Okay, before I forget what I did. Lower this one. Did I raise this one? Raise this one. Is that right? I didn't do this apparently. I mean, this is kind of bad because I can't remember what I did. Lower that one. Raise that one. Raise that one. And that one. Okay, this is kind of bad because I forgot what I did. For that one, let me just like go through this. 4, okay, then 1, 3, 4, and then 5. 3, 4, okay, this one I raised up. 3, 4, and 5. And then like, again, 3, 4, and 5. 3, 4, 5, 3, 4. 3, 4, okay, I think that's right. So now, raise that up, raise that up. Raise that up, lower that one. Right, so raise that up. Wait, what'd I do? Raise that up. That's right, that's... Raise that up, lower that one. Lower this one. That's not quite right, is it? Why is... Oh no, that's right. So the two sides are the same. So now I wanna raise that, raise that, raise that, raise that, raise that, and raise that. Lower this. Lower this. Raise that, lower that. Raise that and lower that. Raise that. Right. Right. What's it look like on the inside? Pretty good. Okay, so we got that part, and then we also need to tie this down to the ground. Which means I need to expand the foundations quite a bit. I don't even know if I want the foundations to be like this. Tying this to the ground. Oh, the foundation is going to be massive. I just realized. The foundations aren't going to be like this, but I just want to like mark this out at least to see what's going on. Wait, that's too low, isn't it? Oh no, scope creep. The project's getting bigger and bigger. I mean... Oh, it doesn't stop there, because the middle one is the tallest. So I should like mark out the middle one. And then I'll know how wide it actually is. I guess this part sticking out can be part of the garden, because I want there to be like an oasis garden. Oops. I should also like fill in the ground. Right now the orange slab is just floating in the air. Alright, clear all this out. We also don't have proper sand dunes in the desert. Cause sand is fluid, right? If you put enough force onto sand, it will turn into a liquid. that makes sense. Right, like sand when it's sitting there, it's solid. Kind of. But you can pour it, so you can pour sand and it behaves like a liquid when you pour it. And so when the desert wind blows the sand, it turns into a liquid and it starts flowing around the desert. And so because it's a fluid, it looks like a fluid in the desert. So this is not what a desert would look like. If there's like a wind blowing around, you get like ripples in the sand, right? None of that is in Minecraft, that's a real shame.